Hey guys, it's Becca here with Becca's Easy Recipes and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be making a St. Patty's Day bark, and I love doing barks because they're so versatile. You can add any kind of ingredient you want to them, as far as toppings wise, you know. And today I have some green sugar, you know, for St. Patty's Day. I have some creme de mint and these little mint pieces. I also have some dark mint candy discs, and I have some white chocolate bark, as well as some Ghirardelli classic white chocolate chips. And I have some Calibit, which is the finest Belgian chocolate. And I love this chocolate. It tastes so good. I also have an offset spatula, so we can spread it out. And I have 2 bowls. I love these bowls. These are Pioneer Woman brand, and they are my favorite. And so I also have 2 sheets, and they're pretty long, of parchment paper, because I'm going to be making quite a bit of bark today. And I also have my gloves. So let's get started, y'all. This is going to be so much fun. I mean, who doesn't love playing in some messy chocolate, right? So I put my gloves on. And okay, now we're all set. Okay, so what I'm gonna do first, and I'm gonna let y'all see. I do not know what's going on with the camera. Okay, I'm gonna put white chocolate in, probably the smaller one. And what I want to do is I'm going to melt these at 30-second intervals so that we don't scorch the chocolate. Can you see? Let's push it back. There we go. Much better, right? And I'm going to put the whole bag. Of my white chocolate chips. And you can melt it just like this. If it doesn't get, I don't want to say runny, but if it's not as smooth as you would like, you can add a little bit of coconut oil to it and mix it in and heat it together. Works just fine. Okay, I put my little wafers in there, and see, and they're just little discs, you know. These are the mint flavored ones, and I'm gonna add some of my Belgian chocolate to it. You see, and I love this bag because it's Velcro, so you can just Velcro it shut, and then they don't get old. See, just like that, just close it right up. And I don't have a measurement for this kind of stuff. It just depends on how much you want to make. And if you don't use it all, you can use the rest to dip some strawberries in, or Oreos, or however you want to do it. So I have my white chocolate here with my bark, and I have my mixture of Calibit and chocolate mint discs. So now we're going to go to the microwave and melt these, and I'm going to do one at a time so that we don't scorch them, okay? Okay, we're going to do the chocolate first. And I'm going to take out my little rack. Not every microwave has one of these, but mine does, so I'm going to take it out so that my bowl and stuff fits into it. Set this in the middle. And we are off. Guys, I'm so excited about this. I love doing these things. And there's no right or wrong way to decorate them, you know. You can put whatever you want on them. You can put fruits or nuts or M&Ms, marshmallows. You know, you could do a s'mores one, which I'm fixing to make a s'mores Rice Krispie treats. And, oh, let's take them. Get my spatula. And you want to mix it up after every interval. I mean, it obviously is not going to melt the first time around. That's okay, you'll have to do it several times. But as soon as it gets melted, even if there's a little bit that are not melted yet, just keep stirring it and it'll melt. You don't have to keep reheating it. I'm moving y'all back because I'm fixing to need some room. I'm gonna roll out my parchment paper in a minute. It's starting to melt a little bit. As I was saying, I'm going to roll out my parchment paper. And if it rolls up like that, just flip it over. See? And it stays. And I always do two because you want to spread it out kind of thin. Starting to get there, y'all. Now, get that on. And I like to keep my house cool during this time because it helps it set a little bit faster. This looks so good. Okay, this one's melted, so I'm going to put my white chocolate in next. But you see how melty it is? Yeah. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to make sure it's nice and mixed up well, blended, because it is different chocolates. And I am going to let it sit in this bowl for a second while I check on my white chocolate. I'm going to go ahead and pour this out. Make sure there isn't anything unpleasant on your parchment paper. And here we go. Here's the pour. And y'all can't see, can you? And guys, this don't take very long at all to do. And these are great treats for your friends or parties or holidays. You can dress them up however you want to. I'm gonna have to resituate my camera so y'all can see all this. So bear with me, guys. Look at that. Let's see. Can y'all see it better now? A little bit better now. Now, we'll spread this bad boy. In a minute. Starting to get there. And you don't have to use white chocolate. I'm just doing a St. Patty's Day one. So I want to swirl some white chocolate in with my regular chocolate. And if you don't have an offset spatula, you can use a spoon or and I'm making mine pretty thin because I'm going to have the white chocolate on with it. This, guys, is very messy. I'm trying not to get my knuckles and stuff in it. And you kind of have to be quick because it will start setting. Do one more time, and this will be ready. Yeah. I feel like a chocolate master. Like the ones they show on TV, you know, when they're doing the Lindor commercials. Okay, one more time. Okay, y'all, this little beauty right here is ready. And I'm just gonna drizzle like so. You don't have to be pretty because like I said, we're going to swirl it in together. Look at this, y'all. Okay, good enough. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of smear it because I like the marble look. You see where I'm going with this? It don't have to be perfect. You don't even have to smear it. You can just leave it with the white pour marks or whatever you want to call it. This looks yummy. Okay. Now, go this away and make some little design here. Okay, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sprinkle some green sugar on it. And I just have one of these multi decoration thingies. What? Alrighto. I don't know if you can see the green sugar yet, but I will show you in a minute. Now I'm going to put some of our mint Andes candy. And like I said, you want to be quick because this stuff starts to harden pretty fast. And if it does, you're going to have some pieces that will just fall off. So if you can, before it hardens, kind of smash it in a little bit. You're just gonna gently tap it. You want to make sure, see, it's already getting hard on the corners. You just want to gently tap it. And this is why you need gloves. But you see, that's why. that's going to be enough. So we're going to let this harden and we'll come back and break it up. Does that sound like a winner to y'all? And it will probably take about, I'm going to say a good 10 minutes, if that. Yeah, some parts are still pretty damp. Okay, so I'm gonna take my gloves off and we will come back to this. Stay tuned, y'all. Okay, y'all, we are back. I got me some new gloves on. And it looks to be pretty set up, so I'm gonna try and break it and see how it goes from there. And then I do have these little cellophane bags that I'm gonna put the little shards in. So let's see how, it's still kind of soft. Yeah, this has got to sit up a little bit longer, so, because it still kind of bends and stuff, so we'll come back to it again. To be continued. Okay, let's try it again, see how it's doing. It is still soft. I don't know what's going on. It's a major blooper, y'all. Okay. So, we're gonna let it sit a little longer. And I guess I'm gonna give it another 20 minutes. So, we shall return. Okay, y'all, we're gonna try this one more time. Obviously, 10 minutes was not long enough. And you can do smaller batches and put it in the refrigerator and it will set up really fast that way. But I don't have enough room in my fridge for this big old slab. So we're gonna just check it out. And I may have to cut this in half and put it in the fridge. You can still see that it's, here it's still kind of wet. So, that's what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut it. Because it's been sitting for approximately 30 minutes now. And it's still not quite set up. So, I'm gonna cut it. And I'm gonna cut it just right down the middle here. And I'm gonna see if I got room in my fridge to, oh look, one piece came off, yay, to set this up. you can see, it's still sticky. So let's see if I can put this in my refrigerator and get it set up that way. So I will come back later. Never said I was a professional. Stay tuned, y'all. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna pull it out of the fridge and see how it did. I think this worked, y'all. Look, it did work. After how many failed attempts? Oh. And all my little Andes chocolates, some of them didn't stick. Well, that blows. That's all right. Still got plenty on there. Look at this, y'all. Is that not beautiful? Now see, if you put it in the fridge, it don't take long at all to set up. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get these pieces and put them into my cellophane bags. And I don't know how many I'm gonna put in there. And then you can give these out as gifts, or you can put them on a tray and take them to a little party or whatever you got going on, or you can just snack on them at your house. I like to put some big shards in there to make it look pretty. See? Ta-da! And then I'll put a little twisty tie on there, and I'll put my little label on there, and bam, there you go. You can also sell them, and that's what I'm gonna do. So, guys, I'm glad it finally worked out. Sorry about the hand in your face type thing, but it really is simple. A lot simpler than I made it look. But anyways, guys, I love you guys. I really do. And just remember, you're smart, you're beautiful, and you're everything that God made you to be. And don't let anybody tell you any different. And just like my shirt says, she is strong. Well, you are all strong. So remember that. With God, you got your fighter behind you. And if you're going through something, you know, talk to him. He'll help you through it. So until next time, guys, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and we will see you next time. Bye.